Hi, I'm Nancy Morgan, the Director of Legal Operations at the Finkelstein & Partners law firm. I'm also the founder of the Veteran Services Group here at Finkelstein & Partners. Today, I want to talk about appealing a decision that you're not happy with from the regional office. There are 58 regional offices across the country, and when you file your initial claim, they're going to provide you with a decision. In that decision, they will either grant or deny your benefits. If they grant your benefits, they're going to assign it a percentage for disability. For example, the knee injury, 20% disability. They're also going to assign an effective date. The effective date states how much retroactive compensation you'll receive. Usually, it's the date that you filed your 526 form that they received that 526 form. So let's talk about if you're unhappy with the effective date or the percentage, or if there's a denial. What do you do? Well, on August 23rd, 2017, the President signed into law the Veterans Appeals Improvement and Modernization Act of 2017. We're going to call it the AMA for purposes of our discussion. Under the AMA, there are now 3 lanes that you can take if you're denied benefits or unhappy with the results of the decision. The first lane is you're going to appeal to a higher level review. A higher level review is a more senior level person at the regional offices. The second is supplemental claims lane. You might have received a decision and you think it needs more information. That's a supplemental claims lane. And the last is you appeal it to the higher court, still administrative, but that's called the BVA. So you can either get a higher level review, supplemental claim, or go to the BVA. I'd like to talk about each of those 3 choices. The first is the higher level review lane. Under the higher level review lane, it's going to remain at the regional office level. It's going to go to more experienced individual at the regional office, and they're going to take a fresh look. Can't add new information. You can't supplement your packet. You just think they got it wrong. So you're getting a second opinion, and that's what this is, a second opinion. They have no duty to assist you. They're not going to go gather any further information. But the benefit of the higher review lane is now they're going to give you a decision that's a little bit more detailed. We'll talk about that in a minute. The next one is the supplemental claim lane. In the supplemental claim lane, you can submit new and relevant information or evidence. The VA is going to provide you assistance if you need it. They do have a duty to assist you, and they will assist you in gathering the information that might be relevant for that claim. The veteran has 1 year from the date of the initial rating decision to submit new and relevant evidence. So if you're putting in a claim, a supplemental claim, and the decision comes back before the year, you still have time to submit further information. If the supplemental claim is denied, the veteran can elect a different appeal lane. So if they deny you in the supplemental claim lane, then you can go back and ask for a higher level review. You want a second opinion. And the third area is the BVA level. But before I get to that, I want to talk about the new appeal system when claims are denied by that higher level or under the supplemental evidence lane. There's a real benefit to going in one of those 2 lanes, and here's what that benefit is. The VA now has a higher standard for notice. They must, in the decision, tell you very specifically why they're denying you, what evidence you need to be accepted or to be granted. They must identify the criteria required to grant the claim. They must provide an explanation of how to access the evidence that they used in making their decision. Basically, they're giving you a roadmap to success. And remember, the effective date is preserved. If you're going through the supplemental claim lane or the higher level review lane, it's going to take longer. It may take longer to get that decision. But in the higher level review lane, you have an opportunity for an informal conversation. So during that process, you can speak to the claims adjuster that's going to be deciding your case and find out if there's any issues and maybe move it to the supplemental claim lane. In the supplemental claim lane, you can add all the more information based upon the first decision, and then they're going to give you a decision of what you need to be successful at the BVA. And now, if you're still unhappy, you appeal it up to the court, up to the Board of Veterans' Appeals. And once you get to the BVA, there are also 3 lanes. There's a direct review lane. There's no additional information. There's no hearing. You're submitting that information packet that you received in the decision, and you're submitting it to the BVA for a decision. There's a hearing lane. And sometimes veterans like to be heard in front of a judge, and there's several ways that can happen, but it's called the hearing lane. And then the third one is the submission of new information. So you could submit the new information at the BVA level based upon the information you got from the supplemental claim and or the direct review lane. After the BVA appeals involving the veterans' disability benefits leave the agency level, once the BVA has made the decision, the next step for appealing would be the CAVC. That's the Court of Appeals for Veterans Claims. And that now you're into the courts. You have the rules of evidence, no new information. You're going to submit your evidence to the CAVC for decision. So hopefully that gives you a roadmap to follow which lane based upon the AMA that came out in 2017. And I hope this was helpful. For more information, if you go to va.gov, they'll have that information. Thank you very much and have a great day.